As the day begins in Valencia, temperatures are comfortable, offering a brief respite. But as the sun climbs higher, the heat quickly intensifies. In a city where summer temperatures can soar to dangerous levels, planning outdoor activities requires careful consideration and advanced preparation.
In our school, we think that knowledge is not in books and in a classroom. It is very important to go out and learn to live in the city and learn everything that the city can give us. That is why we want to go out many times throughout the course.
Valencia enjoys over 300 days of sunshine each year, but this abundance of sunlight brings challenges, especially in the late spring and summer, when temperatures can reach extreme highs.
In Valencia, we have more than 300 days of sun, and at the end of spring, we already have really high temperatures. In the classrooms, we can have up to 33 degrees, and outside, in this case the school, it can reach 45 degrees by the end of June.
To ensure the safety and well-being of students during outdoor activities, the public school Ballester Fandos uses innovative tools like City Clim to plan their activities effectively.
For us, it's very important to have an application where we can consult in which places we can do our activities for the level of heat there is. City Clim is a great help for ensuring both our safety during the planning and the children's safety during the excursion.
City Clim provides high-resolution weather forecasts, offering real-time data that helps schools and other organizations plan safer activities. By integrating various data sources, City Clim delivers precise and actionable information.
To prepare for an excursion, we logically look at the weather forecast. If the temperatures are very high, we have to choose an activity in which the sun allows us to do this activity. We cannot expose ourselves to an intense sun for too long.
Children are especially vulnerable to heat. City Clim can help schools make informed decisions to protect their students from heat stress.
For children, heat is dangerous because they don't have the feeling of danger. They don't control what their level of physical work intensity is, and they can be exposed to heat strokes.
Our children's safety is paramount. With the support of City Clim, schools can create safer environments, allowing children to learn and play without the risks posed by extreme heat. City Clim's services are not just about data, they are about protecting our future.